Hey guys, welcome back to the DM and Friends. I am DM Angelo, and this is going to be my con report from Orccon 2026, which is a convention that's on the West Coast. It's under the Strategicon umbrella. So what Strategicon is it's a 3-con a year convention series that is Orccon, GameX, and Gateway, I believe. Yeah. And so the one in President's Day weekend is called Orccon, right? So, and the other two are usually on Memorial Day and Labor Day every year. I've been going to this series of cons for several years, and it was pretty easy for me when I lived in the LA area. Now that I'm in Montana, I try to make the trek there a couple times a year and hit up the convention. But yeah, it's a lovely convention. A lot of gaming happens there. There is one room in particular that is dedicated to miniatures, the HMGS Pacific side. Led by Harmon and crew, always has a very big presence there. There's a lot of gaming that goes on. This is a 4-day con that lasts Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which is usually, it's a holiday. This time it was President's Day. But anyways, yeah, so I usually try to get out there, like I said, a couple times a year, and I'll usually run Boothill event. I've done some RPG running in the past, played a lot of stuff too. And in particular, what I like to do, or I've been doing in the past, several years now, is run a Boothill game or two or three, and it usually it's a lot of fun, and we end up having a good sized crowd. This year, yeah. So here's my badge, and like I said, it's usually under HMGS. They provide me a badge because I run games, and I'm part of that hobby group, HMGS, which is the Historical Miniatures Gaming Society. There's the Pacific group, Pacific side, PSW. I totally forgot what that stands for, but I know it's the west side, and then there is the eastern, and I think there's a mid too, but I could be wrong. I don't want to get into that because I'm pretty not super privy to explaining that. But anyways, Historicon is another one that I think is sponsored or a part of that organization. Anyways, so to back up, sorry, I went off track. Anyways, so Orccon in particular, it's a lot of fun. If you're ever in that area for that series of cons, I do recommend it. There's a lot of RPGs. There's a lot of collectible card games. I used to play back in the days. I used to play a lot of Star Wars miniatures, and we used to have pretty big events. There's a individual, Mel Campbell, who used to run a lot of them, and we'd play. And I was a TO for a while there too on that. The WotC Star Wars miniatures battles, super fun game. But yeah, since then I've now kind of concentrated on Boothill, and I actually drove down, brought all my city stuff, and set up. I'll put some pictures up in here, flash them up. Yeah, a lot of fun. Here's their program guide, which they put out a great one every single time. It's a pretty cool cover. I don't know how many events there were, but it's all at the LAX Hilton. This event has moved several times. It was at the Sheraton for a while. Now it's at the Hilton, which I've gotten used to the layout now. I did like the previous one at the Sheraton, but this one is obviously we've been here several years, and several floors of gaming. You got board games, open gaming. I mean, it's just filled. There's so much. There's theater. It really kind of covers a lot of areas. Back in the day, we used to have when in the 4E era, there used to be huge events, and I was a GM for that, DM for that at one point a long time ago. And man, I think we had 120 players, and I think at one event that was I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was a collaborative event that each table built on, and man, so crazy. So we had so many players at that time. I think it was around 2010, 11, 12 in that ballpark. A lot of you guys will probably remember the Wizards of the Coast sponsored kind of events that were around that time. But anyways, I digressed again. But anyways, so yeah, this con, I went out there specifically to run Boothill. And I had 2 events that I ran. One was a 4-hour game that I had 8 players, and it ends up being another Alan Hammock style shootout where it's a bloodbath, and it turned out, I think, that the Law Dogs won at the very end, but there was it was funny, the bounty hunters and one of the gangs decided to team up and rob the stagecoach and took off in town. There was a kind of an interesting alliance that was made, so they that was pretty funny. But anyways, a great game. Second game was we brought it down to 4 players, and I had made a scheduling error and made my second Boothill event 8 hours, which I didn't get. I got some signups, but we ended up doing some mini games. A lot of fun. I think the adventure was Ringo was Johnny Ringo was getting ready to be hung, and the Cowboys had to come in and save him. And yeah, it was great. It turned out to be a really fun scenario. So, I mean, Boothill is a classic game. It's originally a miniatures game, and I love the fast, especially if people know the rules. And I kind of have a streamlined set of rules that kind of just boom, boom, boom. I also tried a couple of different things this time where I asked for intentions and did movement, then shooting, and it worked out pretty well. I thought it kind of worked. I still need to make some tweaks on how to make it a little quicker, but I'm going to try to do some stuff in North Texas that might solidify some of that. But yeah, and so those first 2 games went really, really well. By the way, I want to give a shout out. I had 3 of my buddies that I game with, 2 from my gaming group, Jeff and Eric Potter were there. The last couple of cons we've kind of met over there. They live in that general area. Jim Murphy, Game Methuselah, was there too. He jumped in. We had a couple other people that I met that were big Boothill fans that played too. I'm forgetting names. I do have the sheet somewhere. I should have turned it in, but it's neither here nor there. But so yeah, so Boothill is so much fun, and I'm going to do some videos talking about it. Me and Alan Hammock is the my go-to guy when I have Boothill questions, and we'll probably do a video with him talking about Boothill, some of the rules, and how he's developed his own kind of way of doing stuff at cons. Because it's kind of Boothill essentially is an open-ended kind of, it's an old TSR game back in the 70s, right? So I played 2E, which I think came out in the latter part of the 70s or early 80s. I don't quote me on that. But anyways, miniature battle, and it has a lot of room to kind of play around with the rules and kind of make it your own. And great game. Anyway, so yeah, and I did a 3rd game, which was very similar to the second, where we had 4 players, and that went really, really well. I want to get too into depth what happened at it, but we did have I'm going to do a video on it, but you guys don't argue with the referee, because what that does is totally kills momentum. Don't do that. So anyways, so yeah, 3 great Boothill games that I got to do. I only went for 1 day, so I'm probably not the greatest person to give a con report. I had to work that week. I drove down, did some working, saw friends, that kind of stuff. And so I only showed up for Saturday, and it was really kind of an action-packed Saturday. I got to walk around the dealer room for a while. There was so much cool stuff. Talked to a lot of people. One thing I did try to do was do some live streaming from there, but the Wi-Fi sucked in the hotel. So I think some of you guys probably saw that. I am really, really sorry about that. The Wi-Fi was horrible. hopefully next cons, other cons that I get to will have good Wi-Fi. But I was pretty bummed out, to be honest with you, that I couldn't share that stuff with you guys, because especially the first Boothill game, it was so, and the setup was really, not to toot my own horn, but the setup was really cool. You know, I think a lot of people love seeing, you know, the town set up, the buildings, and, you know, the tumbleweeds, and you know, the horses and all that. And I'm still perfecting my layout, but you know, we'll get there. But anyway, so yeah, so I only stayed on Saturday. Obviously, there was Sunday and Monday gaming available too, but I ended up heading back home. Needed to get home to my cat Dash, and anyway, so yeah, so all in all, if you're in the LA area, check out Strategicon Series, Orccon, GameX, and Gateway on the 3, you know, President's Memorial and Labor Day weekend. I'm probably going to go to the, I don't even know now. I'm not going to go to the Memorial Day one, but I might go to the one in September, which is Labor Day weekend. I don't know. That's just going to be interesting. I got a lot of stuff coming up. But yeah, man, if you're ever there, reach out to me, and we'll jump in a Boothill game or something. You know, love it. I love going to cons. I love hanging out with people. I love chatting. I love gaming, and I know you do too. So anyways, you guys, that's my Orccon 2026 convention report. Yeah, there it is. So you guys definitely, you know, if you were there, put something in the comments, or, you know, reach out, and let's get together the next one. All right, you guys, have a great time. Take care of each other. Love thy neighbor. And game on, everyone. All right, bye-bye.